Welcome back to another hair cutting video. My goal today is to get some soft layers, trim off some dead ends, but still keep most of my length because I am trying to grow out my hair and hopefully it looks like this by the end of the year. So let's jump into it. I'm starting off with straightening my hair, and this is just to ensure that whatever I end up cutting later on will be as even and consistent as possible for a DIY haircut. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to divide my hair into two ponytails. So one in the front and one in the back. But the amount of hair matters. So not a full half updo, but more like a third updo. I accidentally took too much the first time and I redid it. And it was good because now you guys can see the difference of what I mean. So basically just don't tie up too much in the front because that will give you more layers. And I am not really going for like super butterfly cut, super layery. I just want some soft layers and my dead ends cut. The sectioning is not perfect, I must say, but I know it's going to be fine because I've done this a couple of times before. And I am positioning the hair ties right above my forehead in the front and pretty high up in the back. And for the front ponytail, I am going to cut right below my collarbone, I would say. And the higher up you cut, the more layers you are gonna get on the top section. But I just want to trim off those dead ends, all those brown parts. This step is so satisfying today, especially just because I've been putting this off for so long. It was really time. So now that you have a straight cut like this, you want to spread your hair out and then point cut until it's more blended and soft. And the more you point cut, the softer your layers will turn out. For the back ponytail, this is going to be a bit more tricky if you have long hair, but I'm going to angle it upwards because that will give me more of like a softer blend on the bottom part. Cutting it in the front in one whole ponytail like I've done so many times before is going to give me way shorter layers, and that's not really what I'm going for today. So I am going to cut off all the parts that look like hay, basically. And I am doing the same thing as the front ponytail. I am going to point cut and then blend the ends out as well. Blend, blend, blend. Now, the moment of truth. You guys might be nervous, but I am not. Taking both of my ponytails out and giving it a good brush. The rule of thumb for me is that if it looks good, pin straight, then I've done it right. But of course, cutting your hair at home is difficult and it will never truly be perfect, obviously, but this has worked so well for me throughout the years, and adding a hair gloss or a hair glaze would probably make it feel even better. And I did actually get me one, and I am gonna glaze my hair this weekend. So my hair is gonna be fresh for 2025. So the last step to this really is the finishing touches. So brushing my hair forward to see my face framing layers, point cut if necessary, and just shape it as you like. And also brush your hair back just to see if it needs shaping in the back. So this is the before and after. Another thing worth mentioning is that I also have wavy hair, something that I discovered recently, and it doesn't look weird at all if I just let my hair air dry and not style it. It still looks good with this haircut. I'm gonna style it real quick just so you guys can see how it can-ish look like styled. And now looking back at this, I kind of wish that I just got my hair rollers out and did a whole like voluminous bouncy situation, but I was too lazy today. I'll gladly do a separate video on that if you guys would like. This is basically how I trim my hair at home, and I hope this was helpful in any way, shape, or form. If you decide to do this, please let me know how it goes. I would be so happy to know that you saved some coins. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope it turns out good. With that said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.